Okay, welcome everyone. I'm going to start with a little bit of singing some medicine songs as everyone gathers and collects themselves. Welcome, welcome. Just sit back and relax. Not officially starting yet, but in a couple minutes. The river, she is flowing, flowing and growing. The river, she is flowing down to the sea. Mother, carry me. Your child I will always be. Father, carry me down to the sea. Down to the sea. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Oh, hey, hey, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Oh, hey, hey, hey ya, hey ya. Oh, hey, hey. The river, she is flowing, flowing and growing. The river, she is flowing down to the sea. Mother, carry me. Your child I will always be. Father, carry me down to the sea. Down to the sea. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Oh, hey, hey, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Oh, hey, hey, hey ya, hey ya. Oh, hey, hey. The river, she is flowing, flowing and growing. The river, she is flowing down to the sea. Mother, carry me. Your child I will always be. Father, carry me down to the sea. Down to the sea. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm going to do one more song and then we should begin. I have a text message from one of the presenters I need to check on. Okay. All right, let me make sure everybody's muted. Okay, I'm going to do one more song to welcome you and get you in the mood. I'm so grateful that you're here. Okay, I'm going to do Fly Like an Eagle. Fly like an eagle, fly so high, circling the universe on wings of pure light. oh, witchy tie tie, oh, we oh, witchy tie tie, oh, oh, fly like an eagle, fly so high, circling the universe on wings of pure light. Oh, witchy tie tie, oh, oh, witchy tie tie, oh, oh, fly like an eagle, fly so high, circling the universe on wings of pure light. Oh, witchy tie tie, oh, oh, witchy tie tie, oh, oh, oh. Okay, we are officially starting now. Welcome to the Epic Rain Dance Part 1. This is going to be a 3 series, and I'm going to give you a little bit of an outline of what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to do a little bit of dry smudging with my turkey feathers and talk with you a little bit about the rain dance, how it came about, why we're doing it, the ethics behind it, which is really important. And then we have our special guest, Ananda Yogi Ji. I'm so excited, and I'll tell you more about that later, how all of these songs and everything came to be with him. And he's going to sing an opening song, Calling Us Home, which is one of my favorite songs, and part of my spiritual practice every day is to listen and to dance and chant to that song on the music video or on a CD. And then I'm going to take you through the rain dance. The rain dance itself is going to be about 10 or 11 minutes. And then I'll be drumming a little bit at the end. We'll do some grounding to bring you back fully into your body. And then we will have another beautiful song by Ananda. And then I'll have a couple of announcements. And we will have a closing prayer. So I invite everyone to stay for the whole thing. It'll be anywhere from a half hour to 45 minutes, because each and every one of you is a part of this, whether you're listening to it live or whether it's the recording. We're still, shamans work outside of time and space, and we know that time and space is an illusion. And so it's important to come together as a group and to end together. And it's respectful and beautiful to do it that way. And then at the end, I'll have a couple of announcements about next week's rain dance. If you loved it and you want to come, or if you know of someone that would like to come or be a part of it, you can let me know. So I want to start by doing a little dry smudging. And for people that are in the fire zones right now, this is a great technique. A lot of people think of smudging with, Palo Santo or sage and smoke and all of that. But you can take some simple feathers. And so I'm going to do a little smudge around myself. And then again, if time and space is an illusion, I'm going to smudge everyone that's here, knowing that I can connect in with you spiritually. And so just start thinking about whatever it is you'd like to let go of. And thank you, spirits, for this beautiful smudging for me and for everyone, and preparing everyone for this evening, letting go of all of your other electronics and people and situations in your life. And I want to invite you to become fully present right here and right now. And just breathing in all of that light and beautiful energy. Good. Aho. Okay. So every year when the fires come, I always ask, what can I do? Even when I lived in California, I was part of a big fire, the Tubbs Fire in Sonoma. And the wind was whipping and it was very hot. And I knew something was going to happen. I wasn't thinking fire, but it felt really eerie. And I journeyed to my compassionate weather spirits and I asked them, is there anything I can do? And they said, no. And I said, okay. And so when guidance says, no, I don't do anything. And when guidance says, yes, I do something. Because the fires were so tragic due to my farm animals and myself, and I evacuated across country, I still feel very connected to everyone else. I still feel a lot of compassion. I know what it's like to have to flee from your home, thinking about staying in a shelter or someone's house with your pets. Maybe your farm animals, will burn in the fires. Maybe you'll lose all of your sacred objects, your drums, your rattles, your jewels, all the things that make you feel connected to your spiritual self, and so I have compassion for that. And I have a lot of friends and peers and clients that live in California, Oregon, Arizona, all over the fire zones, Utah. And so I'm constantly in touch with them during fire season. And this year, when I asked, is there anything I can do? The weather spirits said yes. They said, we want you to do the rain dance. And they gave me a whole layout. They said, due to chemtrails and different things that were happening, the rains just couldn't get through properly. And the spirits wanted some assistance. And so we're the hollow bone that spirit channels through. And so they said to do 3 rain dances, 3 Wednesday nights in a row. And they started showing me different people, Ananda and Katie Sinnott and different people, Ariane Thomas, that were supposed to be a part of it. And I thought, wow, this is big. This is exhilarating and exciting to actually be a part of this and to let this move through me. And so what I want to share about doing this rain dance is that we're not manipulating the weather. That's number one. And you're not using your own energy. The actual rain dance, the different tapping and sounds that we make, sounds like rain. What you're doing is just really following, if you want, following some of the tapping and just imagining that there's balance in all of these areas. And tonight we're targeting Oregon, Arizona, California, and Colorado, and just imagining that there's balance and thinking about the perfect amount of rain, only the perfect amount of rain to come to those areas. The last thing we want to do is start, floods and mudslides and hurricane. We don't want any of that, okay? So our intention is to be focusing on seeing these areas back to balance, okay? And you may think of rain, you may feel of rain, you may hear the sound of rain. You may not think of rain or do anything with rain at all. You may just visualize balance. And because when 2 or more are gathered, we can create miracles and miraculous outcomes. And I've done the rain dance twice when I lived in California, when I was guided, and there was no rain predicted anywhere. And this was back in the day when the weather was easily predictable. Now it's really not so much. And it did rain. And so I had faith in the mystery of some of these ancient formulas that I've been shown. And so I wanted to share also that when we pray and we think about the animals and the people that are going through the fires, or the people that have been in fires before and are afraid my God, what if I have to go through this again? What if I lose my home? What if I lose my pets? These are all the things that people are going through. And this is why we're here tonight. We're not healing them, but we can see them as healed. We're not looking at them as victims, but we're seeing them as whole. That's all. We're just seeing some wholeness and seeing some balance and doing those types of prayers and those types of manifestations. The spirits of weather and the guides that I'm working with are going to be orchestrating how much rain and all of that. We're merely the hollow bone to just generate some energy, because the spirits need us and we need them. Okay. And so let's see if there's anything else I wanted to share about that. I know right now, I had gotten a message on my phone from Ariane that there was an evacuation notice where she is, and she's in Grass Valley. And so I'm going to be thinking about Grass Valley tonight and that area and other areas. And we'll see if she comes on tonight or not. Hopefully so. And so from here, I would like to do a 2-minute centering to just get everyone centered and balanced. So I invite you to just sit back and get into a meditative state. We're just going to be in silence for a minute. Just gently in silence. Okay, fully coming back now. And so I want to announce Ananda. So I have been listening and following Jaya Lakshmi since 2005, and then Ananda came into the picture, and right away I just loved his spirit. He's always on a vibration of either a depth of chanting, Kundalini chants, Sanskrit chants, or very playful, singing some reggae, mixing that in a little bit. There was even a spiritual rap song. And now the Calling Us Home, which is an indigenous song to me, and it brings me back into my heart and soul. And every time I watch his music video, I feel as though the channels from Sedona open up, because he can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it was filmed in Sedona. It has the red rocks everywhere, but it opens up that frequency of Sedona for me. And it opens up the frequency of chanting and dancing and howling like a wolf and having fun. And for those of you that have been in circle with me before, I'm always howling, and we'll be doing some howling in a minute here. And so I'm very, very grateful that when I moved back to the East Coast and I knew I couldn't see him anymore, or Jaya, I was grateful for their live streams. And their live streams really got me through this winter and the pandemic. They did classes and all kinds of music concerts, and it was soul food for me. I even worked with them privately for a half an hour to receive some different mantras. And I just really view his music as magic. And every time he has a live stream concert, I sign up right away and I put it in my calendar, and I'm excited because there's one this Sunday. I believe it's at 8 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock Pacific time. And I'd love to just invite him in. I'm going to unmute you in a minute and just say that I am so honored and so grateful that you're here to be a part of this, and perhaps drumming and dancing to that video every day and listening to it. I somehow manifested you here tonight. And I'm very grateful for just spreading your beautiful music and your love and your cheer to everyone tonight. So I am going to unmute myself and unmute you. So bear with me, everyone. I'm not a big techie person.
Okay, testing. Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Yeah, it's good. All right. Well, wow. Thank you so much for that introduction, Eve. It means so much for me, and I know you've been an amazing supporter for me and Jai Lakshmi over the years. So thank you so much, particularly like you said in this pandemic time. And yeah, I think when you invited me to be part of this, I'm living in Bend, Oregon right now. I look out at the skies and it's literally getting worse and worse with the smoke. It's just we've been ravaged by fires, and it's just year after year we're getting ravaged by fires. Um, and so I thought, wow, what a special opportunity to share with you all. And yeah, so this song came through, yeah, like Eve was saying, in Sedona, and I made a video there in Sedona because it's just one of my ultimate power spots. And so I want to share this with you all, and we can just envision all the, I mean, really, it's the whole entire west of the Rockies that could use some rain um, to just to put out the fires and nourish the land. So let's continue to envision that, and I'll share this song with you all, and feel free to chant along. Feel free to howl, and actually, it might be nice if you put your videos on, if you're okay to do that, and we'll sing together. Also, let me know how I'm not really able to hear myself musically, so just let me know how's my guitar sound to my voice. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, so, not so good. Not so good? Uh-oh. What needs up? The guitar or my vocal? Okay, vocal needs up or guitar needs up?
If I may, it's possible that Zoom sometimes tries to suppress background noise. There's a setting in the audio that it might be.
Is that for mine or everybody's?
I think yours.
Yes. Okay, let me just check. Okay, so should I do low? Is this better? Yeah? Okay, great. Great. And how's that level? Guitar and vocal? Okay, great. So here we go. Oh, grandmother, I hear you calling. Grandfather, I hear you calling. aloha aina. Yes, we thank you for this life and all you've given us. Oh, grandmother, I hear you calling. Grandfather, I hear you calling. Great Spirit, I hear you calling, calling us home, calling us home, calling us home, calling us home, calling us home. Everybody now. See the rain's coming down. And we'll soar like the eagle and dance on the wind, and we'll pray like no other, for this is how it begins. Yeah, we dance on the light of the stars and the moon, and we'll howl like the wolf who knows just what to do. Keep it going. Grandmother, I hear you calling. Grandfather, I hear you calling. Great Spirit, I hear you calling, calling us home, 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 calling us home.
Ananda, would you share with people, because there might be one or two people that can't stay to the very end, would you be willing to share some of your upcoming things for those people that live near you and that don't live near you, that would love to be on your live streams and your retreat?
Yeah. Well, I think there's a link, or maybe we'll put a link, um, just to upcoming events. But one of the very special things coming up is I have a retreat in Sedona in November 30th to December 5th. So if you'd like to join me in my beloved place of the Red Rocks in Sedona, we'll be doing morning yoga, evening hikes, and music on the Red Rocks. And it's just a really profoundly transformative time. And I'm really looking forward to that. Of course, this Sunday, live stream concert, so you can watch that from anywhere. And it's celebrating my new album, which I was thinking the next song I'm going to play after we do the little rain dances is I'm going to do a song off my new album that just came out. And just seems fitting. It's called Flow Like the River. So, yeah, and then lots of other good stuff, but I'll leave that to you guys to check out, and I don't want to talk too much before the ceremony goes. So, again, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Eve, for having me here, and yeah, looking forward to calling in some rain.
Okay, looking forward to hearing the song from the new album. All right, so I'm going to start the rain dance. I'm trying to just adjust something so that you can see as much of my body as possible. I asked my friend Holly to come to do some drumming and rattling to help because it's not a loud rain dance. And there's all kinds of different rain dances. There's, Hawaiians that do rain dances and Native Americans, and some of it's a lot of movement and noise. And this one isn't. This is very, very subtle because, again, we're really not trying to manipulate anything here. We are coming together. So I'm going to call in the spirits. I'm going to rattle and whistle a little bit. And then after I do that and do a little chant, then I'm going to start the rain dance. And all you'll do is follow me if you want. If you don't want to, you can just hold space. If you want to, you can drum, you can rattle, you can chant. I'm going to be doing some chanting as well. So you'll be muted, so no one will hear you. You can just be the fullest expression of who you are. And the chant that I'm going to do is a bear chant, because when I studied with a Norwegian shaman a long time ago, he said something I never forgot. And he said, all animals are in perfect order when bear is present in the forest. And so I just love this chant that I learned from someone else, not him. And I'm going to be chanting while I'm doing the different postures and the rain dance. And you're welcome to join in on that chant. It's not a private chant. And a lot of you that have been in circle with me have heard the chant before. And so that's what we're going to be doing. And so I'm going to get my rattle. The one thing I do want to share before we start, because once I start, we're just going to go right in. Ariane Thomas is not able to make it tonight. She was going to do the closing prayer, so perhaps she'll do it next week. She does have to evacuate and also couldn't get in somehow to this. It was asking her for a password, but I feel like it's happening for a divine reason, that she's supposed to focus in on evacuation, and she has pets and all of that. So just starting with a prayer for Ariane, this beautiful soul sister, ceremonialist woman that I've known for many moons and still am in touch with, even though I've been out of her area for 8 years and on the East Coast for 3 years. She's amazing. You'll see her next week or the week after. And so I'm going to start with a little rattling.
Eve,
Yes.
I think the background noise is suppressing everything. I wasn't able to hear your rattling or whistling.
The background noise?
I think it suppressed a lot of what you were doing, thinking it was background noise.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, great. Thanks for letting me know. I had to adjust a setting. So I'm going to try one more thing and let me know. Not sure how you got unmuted, but let me know. Oh, Creator, Great Spirit, God, Goddess, all that is, I welcome and greet all of my highest and best guides, angels, allies, power animals, my compassionate weather spirits, the spirits of the East, all of the winged ones, raven, crow, hawk, eagle, sister wind, brother wind, spirits of the South, beautiful sun. Thank you for shining. Thank you, beautiful sun, for rising and setting all over the world. We know exactly what time you'll rise and set all over the world. Thank you for that commitment. Thank you for keeping us alive. Thank you for staying at that perfect temperature so that our planet doesn't freeze or melt. Thank you for your warmth. Thank you for your light. Thank you, spirits of the West. We call upon Bear, who lies in the West, for bringing perfect order. Thank you, Bear, for bringing perfect order to all of these areas. Thank you for bringing us into perfect order. All of our chakras, our meridians, our spine, our organs, our hormones, our digestion. Thank you for bringing everything into perfect order right here and right now. We thank also the spirits of the West, the spirits of the rivers, the creeks, the lakes, the ponds, the vast ocean, the goddess of the sea. Thank you for merging with the waters in our bodies and cleansing and purifying the waters in our bodies tonight, today, whenever it is, whenever you're listening. Thank you for cleansing and purifying us. Thank you, spirits of the North, the tree spirits, the standing ones on our properties. Thank you for showing us how to root and ground down deep into Mother Earth. Thank you for showing us how to let go of our leaves and branches so easily as you do. We thank the grandmothers, the grandfathers, the wild and domestic animals, the power of the mountains all around us, the spirit of Mount Tam, the spirit of the White Mountains, and all of the mountains around us, and all of the earth elements. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your presence. We thank you, Mother Earth, for holding space as we walk your earth each day. So be it, so it is. Amen. Aho. Okay, so I was given a specific time frame to do the rain dance in, so I'm going to be looking over here a little bit, looking at the clock, making sure, and I'm going to start. So first I'm going to show you what it looks like. So when you start to do it, you'll see it starts to feel and sound like rain. So it's going to start like this. And I guess I want to back up for a minute and say, as you're doing this, your intention is, I love that there's balance. I love the sound of just the perfect amount of rain for every single area, okay? Now I'm hitting my knees if you can't see me. Okay, so that's how it's gonna go. So I invite, for those of you that can stand, to go ahead and stand up. Again, you can drum, you can rattle, you can do this with us, whatever you feel to do. Holly's gonna be in the background drumming, and I'm gonna be chanting the bear chant, okay? Which is a Hey Anna chant. All right, so let's just be in silence for a moment. Intending the highest and best, no more, no less. To open the channels so that the correct amount of rain can come through. And we see everyone balanced and healed, protected, having shelter for themselves, for their animals. So be it, so it is. hey yo. Hey Anna, hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey ya, hey yo. Hey ya, hey yo. Hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey Anna, hey Anna. Hey ya, hey yo. Hey ya, hey yo. Now just going in even deeper, visualizing world peace. Everyone is whole. The animals, the people. Everyone's safe. And breathe. And start coming back in. I'm going to drum for a couple of minutes to just ground everyone. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Just calling all parts of yourself back into your body, into this moment. grounding into the energy. Into this beautiful time with everyone here tonight to bless the earth, knowing that we all want to create world peace. We don't always know how, when. Knowing tonight that just the balance that you feel within yourself is creating world peace, because everyone that you walk by tomorrow will feel your radiance. They'll feel the love vibration and the high frequency that you're on just from coming together and focusing tonight as a group. Just gently opening your eyes and coming back. And I would like to do the closing prayer now. And I'd like to thank all of the spirits, masters, guides, angels, allies, power animals, weather spirits, bear, all of the winged ones, sister wind, brother wind, the spirits of fire, the spirits of the sun, spirits of the stars, the spirits of the rivers, the creeks, the lakes, the ponds, the vast ocean, the tree spirits, the standing ones, the two-leggeds, the four-leggeds, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, the highest and best ancestors, power of the mountains, Mother Earth, Pachamama. Thank you for your presence tonight. Thank you for inspiring each and every person to come be with us right here and right now, in this moment, in the future, knowing that time is an illusion and this sacred circle will always be here and alive. Until next time, so be it, so it is. Amen and aho. So I want to announce a few things, and then we're going to have a closing song by Ananda. So next week, we are going to be blessed by Katie Sinnott, and she is going to do a 30-minute sound healing. She's one of my favorite Kundalini yin yoga teachers and sound healers. And I just go into very deep realms and have amazing visions when she does her sound healing. And her gong and her bowl, she just plays them in a very sacred way. Her energy is pristine, and she is a woman of few words. And so I'm in hopes that she'll pop on for a minute. Let me see if I can find her and say hello and introduce herself. Hold on one sec. I think I'm gonna have to unmute you. Yep, here we go.
Here I am. Hi, Eve, and hi, everyone. It is so good to be a part of this. And yeah, I'm honored to participate. Next week, I will be bringing the gong and the bowls, and just with the intention that both it can give all of us, a good dose of clearing, healing, grounding, just for ourselves, but then also to amplify our collective prayer and just let it ripple out from there. So yes, anyway, beautiful ceremony tonight. Thank you so much for having me be a part of this. And see you all next week.
Okay, thank you, Katie. So excited. So next week will be different, where we'll be doing the rain dance first, and then you can go ahead and lay down and kind of zone out and do the sound healing for 30 minutes or so. And again, let's give some love to Ariane Thomas, who wanted to be here so much tonight. Beautiful goddess, and another time. And let's give some love for Ananda Yogi Ji for coming through and playing that beautiful song. And I do invite all of you, he's very humble, but I invite all of you to go to his website and sign up. He always has in-person concerts and live stream and retreats in Sedona. And there's one in Hawaii coming up, swimming with the dolphins. I mean, he's doing amazing things. And this Sunday, the live stream, I will be there, and it would be fun to be in circle with some of you chanting and singing and howling again. So before he comes on for his last song, let's just do a group howl. I know we may not hear each other, but let's do a group howl. So ready? 1, 2, 3. We'll do 3 howls, 3 wolf howls. Okay. And then after he sings, I'll unmute everybody and we'll do another group howl. So last song, and this is going to be from his new album, so I've never heard it and I'm super excited. Do.
All right, amazing. I thought I'd just do a quick little flute just to carry the prayers out through the sonic field too. So just do a quick little one and then we'll move into the song. So you think you know decisions made from the unknown, but where did they arise? And how did you become so wise to hear your voice inside? The one that's been there through all time, guiding you along, awakening you to your song. What has it all been for? The great search for the soul behind all the lies. Our stories kept deep inside of who you think you are. A life you thought you could devise, but here you are again, questioning all that you can. Flow like the river. as your path is now shown, the more present you can be. To each moment you will see the blessings of this life, revealing in its own time. And if you're patient, you will see everything is meant to be. Everything is meant to be. And through the breath of life and the movements of the spine, you find awakening to higher truth and unity. From where this all began, question all that you can in the great mystery. There's always more than it seems. Flow like the river. Flow like the river. And surrender to the unknown as your path is now shown. The more present you can be, to each moment you will see the blessings of this life, revealing in its own time. And if you're patient, you will see everything is meant to be. Everything is meant to be. Let doubt fade away and trust remain that who you are is so much more. And the fear that was sown transforms to the known. With trust in your heart, you remember who you are. 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 And surrender to the unknown as your path is now shown. The more present you can be, to each moment you will see the blessings of this life, revealing in its own time. And if you're patient, you will see everything is meant to be. Everything is meant to be. Everything is meant to be. Hmm. Yeah. So it's a brand new one called Flow Like the River, and it's the title track off the title album, Flow Like a River. So you can find that online, Spotify, iTunes, or my website. And yeah, that and a few other songs are three songs released now, and then there's 5 more coming. So stay tuned for that, and thank you again, Eve, for having me here, and just calling in this rain to put out these fires. So thank you again.
Okay, so before we do our group howl, I love that song. Now I have to find a way to incorporate that song into my daily spiritual practice as well. That's so beautiful. And I loved how when he was looking for the title for his song, he sent out an email to all of us saying, you know, these are the 3 choices. And one was Flow Like a River, the title of the album. And I said, Flow Like a River. And isn't it interesting how we started tonight with me singing the song, The River She Is Flowing, and then we end with Flow Like a River. And so the water spirits are here. And so I just love all of you. I'm grateful that you all came tonight. I feel so full and rich, and we're on a beautiful vibration now, and positive, loving vibration together. And so with that, I'm going to unmute everyone. I was a little nervous to do it before because I'm not super savvy, but I'm getting there. Okay, so I'm going to ask everyone to unmute.
Unmute.
Yay.
Careful what you wish for.
It had to be Travis. Always a little comment from the little peanut gallery, Travis. Hi. Oh, it's so good to see all of you. So, those of you in California, the reason I wanted mostly California people is because we're opening the channels for this to get through. And then us East Coast people have been inundated with rain all summer. So we can imagine rain so easily. So let's all just come together and do a bunch of howls. Okay, you can do a wolf howl, you can do a coyote howl or a caw, raven, whatever you want. So, ow, Oh, that was awesome. I love that. That was almost the best part to see everybody howling. Okay, so for those of you that are on my email list, you'll get the e-blast about next week's. If you want to come, Katie Sinnott will take us through a sound healing. The 3rd week, September 8th, solidly, I have a woman to do a water ceremony, a water song, and Willow DeJesus is going to do a water song, and maybe a couple other people. And so this is going to be really festive. And I would love you, California people, Colorado, Oregon, Arizona people, would you let me know if it rains? I don't watch the news, but I do, you know, check in with different people. So feel free to send me a text message, a Facebook, or an email, and let me know when the rain begins. And again, we're so grateful for you. It wouldn't have been a circle without each and every one of you, not a circle that feels this beautiful anyway. So thank you, thank you. I'm going to shut off the recording. So if anybody wants to stay on and say hello, we can do that. So let me just end the recordings for your privacy.